Hi guys. So today's video is detailing some of the buddy reads for 2019. Specifically, I'm wanting to do kind of a read along for both the Cosmere books by Brandon Sanderson and the Witcher books by Anders Sapkowski. I had started a read along for the Witcher books this last year, but then my dad was in a really terrible car accident, so a lot of my time was dedicated to helping him, and it's just always kind of been something that I felt kind of bad about. Not that I dedicated time to my dad, he's a little more important than reading books. But I just mean I wanted to pick that back up because I feel like a lot of you were really excited about it, and I was excited about it, and then it kind of had to get pushed back. So I want to bring that to the forefront again. I want to do a Witcher read along, and then for those of you who are wanting to reread the Sanderson Cosmere books, or if it's your first time and you really would like to get into them and maybe think it would be easier to get into them if other people were participating, then we're gonna have that going too. You don't have to do both. You can do one or the other if you're only interested in one series over the other, and you can also just pick and choose which of the Cosmere books you want to read. And the way it's gonna work is every month we're gonna have one book from the Witcher series and then one book from the Cosmere. I am going to put up either a book review or a spoilery book chat for both of those books sometime around the end of the month, maybe the very beginning of the next month. If any of you are interested too, and you have specific things about the books that you want me to talk about, maybe do like a patron only type chat video. I do have a Patreon tier that only costs $1, and you can join that and just ask me questions and I'll answer them in a Q&A video or in some kind of specific video that answers your questions. So if there are certain topics that you really want to chat about, maybe certain spoilery things, then you can find that Patreon tier and join there. But otherwise, I'll just do kind of like a general book chat or book review. Normally with buddy reads, I put people into groups on Instagram. I'm not going to do that this time around because I know not everybody who might want to participate in this has an Instagram, or maybe they just don't like Instagram. So either the chats can take place in the comments section here on YouTube, or if you are a member of that first tier on my Patreon page, not only can you ask me questions, but you guys can chat with each other. All that said, I am going to go ahead and put up what the year is going to look like and when we're going to be reading what. The Witcher series is pretty self-explanatory. We're always going to start in publication order, so we're going to start with The Last Wish, then Sword of Destiny. Both of those are collections of short stories. You should read those before reading the main series. With the Cosmere books, I have it as Elantris and then Warbreaker, and the reason is Elantris is the very first book that Sanderson put out, so I just find that I think his writing gets better the more he writes, and I'd like to get the two standalones out of the way first. So while Elantris is my least favorite of the Cosmere books, I think that that's going to set us up for success getting through the Cosmere books, because you'll know all these are just going to get better and better as they go. You'll notice too that I have it listed as neither of the books being read from either series, in the month of March, and that is because March is when my book comes out, Peace and Turmoil. I've got some videos about it, and I'm probably going to turn into a hermit and crawl into a hole because I'll be terrified that whole month of everybody. I will snap back out of it though in the month of April, and we will start with the official series in the Witcher series, and that would be with Blood of Elves, and then we will finally get to start the very popular and, in my opinion, very wonderful Mistborn series. From there, we will just go right on through the Witcher series in order, and we will also go through all of the Mistborn books. The reason that I have us sticking with Mistborn First Era and Second Era together rather than taking a break is because this way we will get through all of the Witcher books and we will get through all of the Mistborn books, so that the last 3 months of the year we are done with the Witcher series and we can just focus on the massive tomes that are the Stormlight Archive books. Also, at the time that I'm filming this, Sanderson has not put up his yearly update, which he tends to do sometime in the month of December, so he may announce that the last Second Era Mistborn book will come out sometime next year. If he does, then by getting through all of the Mistborn books, you could potentially pick up the next one also. If you're only interested in some of the Cosmere books and not others, or if you want more information, I did just do an entire video dedicated to the Cosmere books, and in it I talk about the different storylines and the strengths of the various different series and books. So if you're interested in that, I'll have a link down below. Hopefully, in giving you guys this information now rather than waiting till the beginning of the year, you can plan to do this if you want to participate, or if you want to read these books. You can request them from your libraries if they don't have them. You can try to check them out from your libraries, or you can try to get the audiobooks, because I know sometimes libraries you request an audiobook but it doesn't go directly to you. You kind of have to wait till other people are done with it. Anyway, just to reiterate, you don't have to do anything in order to participate in these read-alongs. Just read the books And then whenever I post any kind of a review or chat, you can comment in the comment section in that, or like I said, you can join the Patreon tier. So if you want to chat about something specific, you can leave a request for that in that dollar tier, or you can chat with other people there, or you can chat with me there. I will have the list of when we're reading what in the description bar down below, so that way if you want to take a screenshot of it and save it, you've got it there. That's it though for the read-alongs for the new year. I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to pick up the Witcher read-along again, but then also do the Cosmere. I'm so excited to read it alongside all of you, and I'm excited for those of you who have never read it before to get to experience both of these awesome fantasy worlds and universes. I'll have my Witcher and my Sanderson playlist linked over here, as well as my Patreon. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.